Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Sending good vibes and positivity your way. Today, we're talking love and marriage Hansel. You guys know why you are here. And today, in particular, we are talking about Stormy throwing shade at Melody Shari, you guys. And I just don't understand. I do not understand why this cast is so obsessed with Melody Shari. Why can't these people live their lives? If you are so successful, if you are so amazing and so rich as you claim, why are you worried about Melody Shari? Why do you keep taking shots at Melody Shari when she is not even thinking about you, when she is not even talking about you, when she is simply trying to live her life, trying to raise her 4 kids, and trying to focus in on her businesses and being successful? Why do you care? Why are you throwing shade? So what happened? What is the latest that yet another cast member of Love and Marriage Huntsville, who would not be on the show if it wasn't for Melody Shari in the first place, is throwing shade once more, you guys? So on Stormy, so a couple things Stormy did recently. She went on live, claims that she's now acquaintances with Melody Shari now, you guys. Claims now she's acquaintances. And, she's been running her mouth. As you guys know, she's, friends in some capacity to Martell Holt's side chick, you guys, which is already a conflict of interest, right? And, it's like you don't have to lie to kick it, right? You don't have to lie to kick it. If you really weren't that cool with Melody Shari, if you really didn't like her like that from the beginning, why were you all in her face on the show? Why were you all in her face and trying to make it seem as though you were thick as thieves if you really felt a certain type of way, right? And so this is no different. So on her Instagram stories, on Stormy's Instagram stories is the following. Because as you guys know, Melody Shari, everybody questions her business and whether or not it's successful. And so Melody Shari, she's going to show you receipts. She's going to show you receipts that her, classes are doing well, that she has, significant numbers of enrollment. She's going to show you how many people are visiting her website for her skincare line. She's going to show you her packaging up the orders and delivering the orders to the post office to mail off to the customers and everything else. She is showing you receipts that she is doing it all, that she's doing well, because people think that, they're like some of her cast members who have fake businesses just to say that they have something for storyline purposes for the show. And Melody Shari is trying to tell you 24/7 she has real businesses, she has real things that are making money, and she has the receipts to show that and back it up. So Stormy decides to post in her stories the following, and it says, throwback to when I used to go live and make videos packaging orders all the time. Just because you're now seeing, doesn't mean that it's new to me. And hashtag the pink print. And basically post a photo of Stormy with some boxes or whatever of Canvas Girl Beauty. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand why this was necessary, because obviously there's nobody else in the cast that is posting them, packaging their products off to ship like Melody Shari is. So it's clearly a direct shot at her, right? And what I don't understand is somebody who brags that they're a multimillionaire, that they didn't need this show, and, they were successful before Love and Marriage Huntsville. Why you are obsessed with Melody Shari and what she's doing and what she is or is not posting on her social media account. That's what I want to know. And all this tells me is it doesn't matter whether you are rich or you are poor or whatever lies you want to try to sell on social media, that there are some very miserable people, you guys. There are some miserable people out there who, for whatever reason, instead of enjoying their wealth, instead of enjoying their success, instead of enjoying their blessing, instead of enjoying their husband and their child, for some reason, they're stalking Melody Shari, you guys. They're stalking Melody Shari and anything pertaining to any business that Melody Shari is, promoting or affiliated with or shipping out to clients. They want to throw shade. And they want to say, oh, I've done that before. I've done that before. You guys didn't know me then because I wasn't on the show then, but I've done everything that Melody Shari is doing before. No, we don't care. We really do not care. If anything, you being on the show is hurting your brand, is hurting Canvas Girl Beauty. Quiet as it's kept. You've actually turned off customers with your nasty behavior. It's completely unnecessary. Melody Shari is not thinking about any of these people. She's not talking to any of these people. But for some reason, these people want a reaction from Melody Shari. These people want a reaction from Melody Shari. They want to provoke Melody Shari so that they can justify being messy. And I just don't understand. I just do not understand at this point what you think you're accomplishing, right? And all it's giving bitter, it's giving jealous, it's giving clearly you're not happy enough with your quote unquote success, with your quote unquote riches, if you're stalking Melody Shari's page and, feel a certain way about her showing her fans and her consumers that yes, she is physically packaging and mailing off their products that they are purchasing supporting Melody Shari. For some reason, you have an issue. And this has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you at all. Nobody's throwing shots at you. Nobody is saying anything about Stormy, but for some reason, you feel threatened. For some reason, you feel bothered, and you thought that this was doing something. You thought this was doing something on the internet, and then you're going to cry on TV next season and be like, well, I misunderstood. Nobody likes me, and I just wasn't expecting to get all this hate on social media and blah, 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 blah. But you invoke the hate. You start the hate because you're messy. Just like after the incident that took place at Madani with everything escalated because of Phonics on Hook's comments about Melody Shari's child and alleging that Martel was not the father and everything blowing up from there, you immediately get on live talking about, oh, I'm glad I'm not ghetto and ratchet. Seriously? Really, Stormy? Really? That's all you have to say? And then you're up here bigging up, Phonics on Hooked and everything else too. No. You knew exactly what you were doing. But this is just as ratchet, FYI. This is ratchet behavior, right? Because if you're so successful, if you are a multimillionaire, if you're doing all of these big things, why are you stalking Melody Shari? Why are you trying to throw shade at her? Why are you trying to come for her when she's not even coming for you? And this is why Melody Shari keeps saying she's not fooling with this cast. Because you guys continue to show your behind. You guys continue to show your behind, and you're not relevant without her. I'm sorry, you're not relevant. You guys can all congregate to Martel's events that he celebrates 5 and 6 months after the fact, and still it's not going to matter because Melody Shari's not there. And even when Melody Shari is not even talking about you, is not talking to you, is not thinking about you, is focusing on herself, is focusing on her family, is focusing on her success, you think throwing shade like this is something. Because who else are you talking about? There's nobody else in the cast that is doing what Melody Shari is doing. There's nobody else in the cast who has been able to parlay their name and their brand into several business ventures on top of the business ventures they already had prior to being on the show. So, but then what's going to happen is you're going to cry later on an Instagram live and be like, oh, I'm tired of the bloggers, they're dragging me, and I didn't even say Melody Shari's name, and I didn't even do anything to her, but they're just dragging me, and I'm just tired of it. Well, who else are you talking about? Who else are you talking about, Stormy? Say it with your chest if you're going to throw shade, is all I have to say. Say it with your chest if you're going to throw direct shade at Melody Shari, because she's the only person who's been posting her, packaging her products in her stories. So there is literally nobody else you're talking about. But this is what I mean when people throw rocks and they hide their hands and then they want to play victim when they get called out. You can't have it both ways. You can't throw shade and not expect anybody to respond. You can't throw shade and not expect anybody who's watching your stories, watching your Instagram page, and not put 2 and 2 together and know what you're really trying to say. Right? So don't try to shoot the messenger when the messenger is you. We wouldn't even be talking about this had you not said anything. Had you stopped throwing these shots at Melody Shari. And once again, Melody told y'all at the reunion to stop making her your storyline. And for whatever reason, you guys continue to make her your storyline. You guys keep pulling these stunts on social media, whether it is via an interview with somebody, whether it is via your own Instagram live, your own social media posts, you keep throwing darts at Melody Shari, and it has to stop. There has to be something going on in your life that does not involve Melody Shari, and that does not involve you and your other cast members throwing shade in your stories at her every single day. Like, there has to be something you're celebrating, right? Like, something has to be positive in your life other than stalking Melody Shari and doing the shenanigans, right? And this is why certain people have taken the approach that they have, because they see through the BS. They see through the fact that some of you try to make it seem as though Melody Shari is the problem, Melody Shari is the victim, but who's the person that's throwing the shots? Who's the person that keeps throwing shade? Who is the person who follows Martell's side chick? Who is the person who is leaving comments on Martell Holt's side chick's page and liking her posts? Who is getting on live saying that Melody Shari is just an acquaintance? Who's doing all of that? Because it's not Melody Shari. It's not Melody Shari at all, right? But what's going to happen is enough people are going to call this out, and then you're going to get on Instagram Live and play victim and say, I never said her name. I never said Melody Shari, and people need to just stop it, and blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Until you stop coming for Melody Shari, people are not going to stop coming for you. That's how that works, right? That is how that works. You can't throw rocks and hide your hands. Either say it with your chest how you really feel about Melody Shari, or keep it moving, right? Because nobody else in the cast is posting them packaging their orders, because nobody else has orders to package other than Melody Shari, right? So let's not do that, right? Let's not do that, okay? So there is that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.